We're gonna try this little place. Oh, look at
There
that.
it is. Look at that.
Look at that, guys. Hey YouTube, guess what? It's time again to do an album fill. I got some incredible coins from Ashes C2 and from Benjamin. Did a pretty good trade, and I got some amazing stuff that's going to go into my typeset album and a few others. So let's go through some of these coins and stuff that I picked up. I got some beautiful uncirculated Mexico notes. This one is from 1915. And it is just beautiful. And then this one here, I believe it's from, if I can find the date on it. Sometimes it's difficult to find the date on it. Maybe you guys can see it. But beautiful note there, uncirculated and nice looking. All right, let's get into some of the other coins here. We have an 1822 1 real from Zacatecas. Let's zoom in a little bit for you so you guys can see a little clearer. There you go. I do have a 1902. This is also from Zacatecas. This is a beautiful cap and raise Mexico 8 real or un peso. They changed the name of it, but definitely a beautiful one there. I have another one in here in this bag. Let's get this one out. And this one is, let's see, what's the date on this one? If I can see it, 1902. I think this is from Jalisco. I believe so. Another beautiful cap and ray peso there. Picked up a beautiful proof 2012 Libertad. We also have this one here. It's just one I did not have in my album, so I just picked it up. This is a 73 fair to, so 1870, that's a half. It was a good price, so I just took it. We have an 1899 Barber. I have a really nice one that I took out of my Barber quarter album, and I put it inside my typeset, so I just needed another filler. I picked up a key date here for the Barber series. This is a Barber half dollar, key date 18920. That is one of the, or the toughest one to get out of the whole series. So I'm starting that one back over again after I sold it off. All right, so let's get into some of the items that I've got for our typeset. So let me zoom back out. So I picked up a few other things here. We have a beautiful trade dollar, 1877, which will go into the typeset album. We have an 1842 seated dollar. And we have an 1870 seated dollar. And then I needed a bust dime, a bust quarter, excuse me, for it. So it got me a nice bust quarter. And we'll be going into the typeset here. So let's get that done. I'm gonna flip this open. And as you can see, I do have the first page complete. And I do need a seated dime from 1860 to 1873, or half dime, excuse me. That's a seated half dime. And then that is what we're gonna put in right now, is that bust quarter. So let me get this popped out of here. If I can get it to pop out. It's hard to do with gloves. There we go. Got it. And there is the back, as you can see. It is beautifully toned. A very nice bust quarter. And bust quarters apparently are very scarce and very expensive to get too, I have found out. All right, so we have this page now complete. We've got from our 20-cent piece all the way up to our barber half here. And here is where we're going to get into our dollar coins. So we're going to open this one up. So this is the 1842 No Motto. Isn't that amazing looking? Just how long that thing has been around and how good of a shape it's in. It's just unbelievable. Next, we're going to go with our other seated Liberty dollar, 1870. And then our trade dollar. Now we'll go right there. And that will be the completion of that page. So now I am down to just 2 silver coins to complete this set. And I'll show you here in just a second. Let me get this back in place. Very good. And so we have all of these, have my commemoratives in there. So the one that we do need is going to be that seated half dime. And then I am going to need a ASC for here. And I'm going to put a proof ASC because I put all proofs in this page. So you've got the proof silver quarter, the 40% proofs, proof SBA, the Sacagawea, and also the commemorative dollar. So I'm going to get a proof Silver Eagle for that. Then I'm going to start working on this page. And that will be quite the undertaking, especially at the price gold is now. So definitely excited about getting those added in, almost complete the silver part of this, and then I'll start working on the gold page. I do have my Mexico typeset, and it is complete except for the gold. I have 2 of the gold that go in there, and I'm going to need my 2.5, my 10, my 20, and my 50 peso to complete it. So I already have my 5 peso and a 2 peso already in there. So pretty excited about those. We're going to keep trucking along. We'll get these done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Hit that like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you later. All right, guys, went by the coin shop and picked me up an ASC here. It is encapsulated by NGC, but we're going to pop it out of the capsule, and it's going to go into the typeset, and then it'll just be one left. All right, get it out of the holder. Let's get this open and get it put in. Slide that out. Let's zoom out a little bit so you guys can see a little better. So like I said, this whole page is the proofs. And we got a ASC proof here from 93. 1993, and that will finish off this page. That leaves me down to 1 coin to get for the typeset. Then start working on the gold page. I think what I was going to do is take my little NGC sticker, just like that, and I am going to put it in the back side of this so I know that came from NGC. So that's the way to do it. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.